Guys, this is a dance Q&A. I want to do an updated version since I do have some fun news. So at the end of this video, I will try to remember to tell you. And also I want to I feel like I never tell you the struggle that I went through of being a dancer. First I started dancing when I was 11, almost 12. My 12th birthday was spent at dance, and I was the happiest I could have been. For me, dance is just such a big priority to me, and with the fun news, it's yes, that it just makes me so happy. And I will be checking my phone a lot throughout this. It's just it's because I am waiting for a response on something that I'll tell you in a minute. So, during my 12th birthday, here's what happened. And so, for my 12th birthday, we actually, at the time, I was taking a pottery class. It was 2 classes, and it was the same class, but we only went twice because that's, what it was. And we made a clock, which was cool. We made a pumpkin themed clock and stuff, which was really cool. I don't use the clock. Now here's why, because it's very much, first up, it's kind of loud sometimes, and also second, I don't know where it went. My family, when we moved, it kind of got put somewhere, and I don't know where that is. Also, the other thing is that it doesn't have actual numbers, because I was going for looks, and yeah. But it is a cool thing. But yeah, so literally the night before my birthday, we're gonna start that morning, because that morning some stuff went down that I'm allowed to talk about. I threw a fit, basically. So, that morning, and the morning before, was a Monday morning, and basically I was really outside because I was told that I was gonna get to open my gifts, and we were gonna do a little birthday thing that day. Now, also, going into this, I already had around $60 but that was because my sister was taking me to an American Girl doll store, and so her and her husband both gave me $30 to spend, and also I saved up some money, and so I basically had a pretty good amount. I think I had a little bit over $100 to spend, which was really cool. No, it's a birthday thing, and I was really debating if I should get an American Girl doll or accessory, since I did have a doll. But then, basically, I threw a fit that day because I got really excited and wanted to open gifts, and we had to wait until that evening because my sister's husband was working, and we wanted to do it as a family thing. So then, finally, only also at the time, I think I was going through a lot, because I was really thinking a lot about how I wasn't with my crush and stuff, that situation. And so finally after throwing a fit, they finally went, you can open one gift now. And I opened it, and it was a JoJo bow, a fun JoJo bow. It's over there. I would go get it, but you've seen it multiple, pink and sparkly. And then at the time, I only had one JoJo bow, so this was a big deal. And a little fidget spinner bath bomb thing, which was really fun. We love a bath bomb. Or I do. Anyway, I don't know about you. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. And that's cool, whatever you choose. So then later on right after that, my mom and okay, you have these two options, and we can, for dinner, you can go to K&W or we can go to Smithfield. Smithfield is a chicken place, so they have lots of chicken and stuff, which is kind of my alley because I'm a picky eater and I love Smithfield. I love the chicken tenders, yes, because I like them because in a lot of places I go to, they don't make a thick skin. Like, the skin is so thin and it's like not even that crispy. Smithfield, they do a nice thick skin and it's crispy and good. I love it. And K&W, it kind of just, it's a restaurant that has so many options, so it's not known for a thing, but it's where a lot of like older age people go to for life. And it's not me trying to offend any, but literally every time I go in there, I like see like a lot of older age people and nothing wrong. And this isn't me offending anyone, but it's also a place that my mom really likes. Like my mom very much likes the place. We go there sometimes. We haven't been in like over, wow. I'm now realizing we haven't been there in a while. Considering, wait, no, we went afterward. Okay, for a second I thought that the last time we went was my 12th birthday. Wait. It was. I'm pretty sure it was my 12th birthday. Dang, I don't know. Maybe we went there since and I don't remember. I feel like maybe we went with Bella once. I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna fast forward, but yeah. So like we went there at North TV, okay? But yeah, pretty much like a lot of fun. Like we went there to our pottery class, and by ours I mean mine and Bella's sister. We were both going. We finished that, and then we went and met up at K&W with everyone, my parents and my sister's husband. Oh, we ate, like that was fabulous. We came home and there were a bunch of gifts laid out, and I mean like a lot of them. And then I opened them all. A lot of them were like bath bombs and like that sort of thing. JoJo bows. I got a lot of JoJo bows that year. I got 3. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 3. Yeah, and then a lot of like bath bombs and that sort of stuff. And then it got down to the last 2 gifts, and I'm like, I went to go open one because it was smaller and I wanted to like, it was like one of those things I couldn't tell what it was because it was like smaller than the other gift, but it was also pretty big, and my parents like also I want to save the other one for last because it looked like it was the coolest one, and my parents were like, no, you're opening this one first. And I'm like, I want to open this one first, and they're like, why? And I'm like, because that one looks cooler. They're like, you're opening it. So, I had to open the one that they wanted, and it was an American Girl doll, and at the time it looked just like me. I still have it. It doesn't look like me anymore. Like, okay, the eye color was different, but for the most part it looked like me other than the eye color, because the eye color was brown and my eye kind of go between blue and green. And so it's and like different colors, so yeah, like and also it had like skirt for the American Girl doll. It was a truly me doll. And a little like shirt. So I had like a little outfit for it, like a second outfit, you know. And then the last gift was a scrapbook, and from my sister, and it was just like a scrapbook of like our past year or something like. It was really cool. Well, the next day was my birthday, and we were going to the American Girl doll for like a week later. It was the only time we could work it out. And so literally, I woke up super late. I literally rushed. Like, I already told the story, so I'm not going to really go into detail. I'm just going to kind of explain that I rushed downstairs. I had, like not a lot of time, like 10 minutes to, like, get fully ready out the door so we can make it to dance class. Already told you the story multiple times, so we're just going to skip it. But that was a really fun birthday. I actually brought my American Girl doll, and it was really cool because I had it like sitting on top of my bag, and like, so it was like watching me dance and stuff, and I was just so happy dancing on my birthday. Then so then a week later we went to an American Girl doll store. Now here's the thing. And we ended up we had one near us, but we weren't going to that one because the one near us actually was small and tiny, and it like was just the store, so like there wasn't a restaurant or anything, like, and it was kind of a mess. And then, yeah. So it was kind of a mess. And, well, no, it wasn't a mess. It was just like, it was small, and like, we wanted to kind of go to a bigger one. And so we found one, and that was a couple hours away from us. And we went there. It unfortunately was not big, but it had some stuff. So like it had a little spa, like the spa was like this wide. Like it had the hair salon, like it had a couple, like it had a restaurant, like it was good. Went shopping, we had fun. Then we went looking around a mall and stuff, cause that was just really fun. Now I'm going to go forward. Or when the first time, I'm going to explain in my thoughts, my opinion, first time I stepped into the dance studio. That was life-changing for me. Honestly, I was really excited that morning, like super excited. And we get there, and that morning, Bella's sister gave me a shirt because, no, it was a shirt that didn't fit her anymore. I wore it to dance. The thing with me and Bella's sister is that sometimes when clothes doesn't fit her anymore, I'll get them because they usually fit me by then, or like a little big on me. Now we haven't done that in a while, and the reasoning is for multiple things. First, we don't see each other that much anymore, which is what it is. I'm not saying anything. Also with kind of that, and also a lot of the clothes that she gets now is an adult section, and most of them are too big for me. Literally, I get one thing from the adult section, which is my underwear. And other than that, I'm stick with the kids section. I like the kids section. because I have never found adult clothing and I'm like, yes, I love that. I would look good in that. Like, it's never been that. Because I don't find any, like, rainbow, sparkly, like, colorful things in the adult section. So, and I don't find JoJo. And so, like, I stick with the kids section. And also, I still fit in some of the kids section stuff. Some of it I don't, some of it I do. It depends on the sizing and stuff. Then, I just generally was really excited, like that situation. But the first time, so like I get there, I like get in this, like I run, use the bathroom, like come out and I'm like ready and like I had already met the teacher because the dance class actually started 2 weeks before, but they added another week to it because the week before was gonna be my first week, but because our teacher had a miscarriage, so yeah, we kind of had to miss 1 week. And the first week I wasn't signed up. So yeah, that was the thing. So I get in and she's like, we're gonna start, like, I'm stretching and stuff. So like, I just kind of like, we did the class, and the entire time, for me, a lot was going through my head. It was kind of like, I love this. I want to do this forever. Like, I never want to stop dancing. But it was also like some negativity, It was kind of like, well, I don't have the dancer body, but that's not going to bother me. I'm going to prove that even without the dancer body, I can still come out and nail it and do what I love, And also just, am I cut out for this? Is this what I really want to do in my life? And honestly, the answer to that, I figured it out, and that is, I figured out my pathway. I love dance. I will continue doing dance, and when the opportunity to start performing and doing some acting. Then comes up, then I'm taking it. Fun fact, I actually had an opportunity that I didn't take. The other day, a commercial popped up on YouTube, and it was, if you're one of the first 200 people to, like, click the link and stuff, you could get a chance to audition and be a Disney star. I didn't take it. I didn't even talk about with my parents because Disney is not what I want. I do love Disney. I'm a Disney fan. I will always love Disney. Nothing up against them. It's just I'm kind of more of a Nickelodeon fan, and that's kind of my thing. And I also feel like with Disney, I don't see a lot of, I see a lot of acting, but I don't ever really see any performing element. And for me, Nickelodeon's my dream. And who knows, one day I'm going to make it there. Because if you work hard enough for a dream, then, then it is what it is. And it will happen if you keep working at it and stuff. And it was, yeah, and most people would say, and you just wasted a big opportunity. And well, if it's something that I, like, isn't my area that I want, and I shouldn't take it and away from someone who wants it, So, then, and, yeah, so I came out of dance class that day. We came down here, and I just knew. Like, that was the thing. Now, I'm going to answer a few questions, and I'm also going to tell you something real quick, which is you can go to my Instagram right now. Like, right now, and I'll try to keep it up for a little while. Well, and you can actually let me know, like, I posted an Instagram thing on my stories asking what you guys want to see, and I wish I would have told him sooner. Now, this is not for the backup dancer. This is for me. I would never put it on the backup dancer, like, at this point, because, like, you know, like, if it was like, oh, we just started working on it, then I might, but, like, since we're, like, literally, it comes, today is March 3rd, and it's a Wednesday, and so let me do math. We're gonna calculator, because I don't want to do it comes out in 22 days, like, and now my schedule can be a little bit busier with the news that I'll get to in a few minutes. But yeah, like, I posted, like, so this is something, like, I wouldn't put it on the package, because at this point, like, PCS girls, they needed their time, and I get that. Like, for me, like, literally when I was doing, like, first planning, I wish I would have told him sooner, and backup dancers first got on board, or I went, like, yeah, I should probably give them a while. Also, because it kind of, like, even though I'm able to pick up choreography, like, within seconds, within minutes, I mean, like, just because I can learn to dance in 15 minutes and go out and make it look amazing, doesn't mean that they can. So I should give them some time, you know, like that situation. And also I just wanted to, like, do the best thing for everyone. And so, but, like, I was gonna say, and the only thing off limits is the Aerialist, because I don't know, like, here's the thing. I know a little bit on the Aerialist hammock, but I don't know much. And so what little bit I do know, I'm gonna try to use in the video. So, like, yeah, that's off limits. But anything that if there's like a style of dance that you want to see, even, and as long as it's family friendly and not inappropriate, I'll attempt it. So, like, you know, like, if there's, like, I maybe a makeup look that you want me to go for in, like, a scene, I'll try to go for it, like, warning, I'm not good at makeup, but, like, I can try, you know, like, whatever, like, because I want to do this because I not only want to love the music video, but I also want you guys to love it, and maybe your opinion. A lot of the times, I get ideas and stuff from fans, like, sometimes, and it's like, that's a good idea, I should have thought of that, like, that's good, like, and so I just want you to be involved in it too, even if you weren't in it, but you can, like, kind of help it out, you know, so yeah, then, yeah, but I came up with 10 questions related to dance, and I'm gonna answer them. Then I got some fun news. So the first question is has there ever been a time when you felt insecure about your dancing or your body type because you don't have a dancer body? And if so, what helped you? And for that, I have to say for me, I never really went through that phase. Like, I definitely thought about it. Like, I was like, well, I don't have the dancer body, but because I am short, no, I don't have the long legs, and but hey, I'm gonna show everyone who watches, is that even though I don't have the dancer body, I still come out and kill it and make it look amazing. And you can't count me out, you know. So yeah. The second question is have you ever thought about quitting dance or just not dancing anymore because of any reason? The answer to that is no. There's never been a time when I thought about quitting dance. Like, for me, honestly, there was a time when and I couldn't dance because the 5 months the 5 month process of spine surgery, because I couldn't dance for like a little while up to it, and then afterward I couldn't dance for like a while, and for me that was really hard because dance is my life, and I don't see myself not liking it. Like, I just love it so much. And now with this dance opportunity that I'm going to tell you about in a minute, I feel like it's going to push me to be a better person. And no, unfortunately, it's not a competition dance team, but it is cool. Because we're COVID safe in this house. My parents went and got the vaccine today. So, we're COVID safe. Yeah. But yeah. And for me, like, honestly, it was hard because dance is such a big part of my life. Now at that time, I wanted to get up and start dancing, but I couldn't. So I'm gonna quickly finish these because my dad just got back with food. So the next question is, have you ever been insecure about your dancing? The answer to that is no. The next question is there someone specific that inspires you to dance? The answer to that is honestly dance moms, JoJo, my dance teacher that I had, all of that inspires me. Also just knowing that I love it. So I'm gonna end the questions there because I have to tell you the fun news, which is I always dreamed of teaching dance. Like, that's something that I dreamed of. Like, but not like, I never wanted to be like a studio owner or work at a studio. I want someone in our family, like someone around my age or younger, or who loves dance and just likes dance and stuff. Like, that's really incredible to me. And, like, and it means a lot to me that, like, now I have this opportunity where no one in our family has ever gone towards dance. Like, Bella and Skylar gone towards cheerleading. I gone towards dance, obviously, like, but it's really hard because I just love teaching it. And Bella will let me, like, teach her sometimes, but for the most part, she's cheerleading. But we have a little girl in our family. She's really amazing. I met her once, and now we're getting to where we can see each other a lot. She's a lot younger than me. She's like at a good start. I'm pretty sure she's like 4 or 5. I don't really know. But yeah, like she's young. She she has it all. Like she could honestly, I feel, she could be an amazing dancer if she was taught. So I talked it over, and I get an opportunity. I am gonna start teaching her dance. It will either be through FaceTime, Zoom, or in person, because we can do in person since it's just me and her, like, I'm gonna clean up this room because I have to, like, plan it out and stuff.